Hey everybody! I'm here today to show you how to bundle branches with twine for pickup. This will be a simple tutorial, so let's get right into the video. As you can see, I have some branches over here, and where I live, if you want them to pick up the branches, they have to be bundled properly. And it's just easier to bundle them if you're moving them around, if you're packing them up, if you're whatever you're doing with those branches. It's just easier, even if you're storing them, you know, to dry them out. It's just easier to bundle them. Let's get right into the video. Okay, so as you can see, I have these branches over here. What you are going to need are a few things. You're going to need some twine. I like to use this kind of twine. There is the more stringy kind of twine that's like blue in color. They come in different colors, but I get the one that's blue. I use that one too, but I like this one because it's just a nice solid piece and it doesn't unravel too much as you're using it. You're going to need a pair of scissors, and then you're potentially going to need some pruning scissors just in case you got to cut the branches down. Now you obviously have to know what length is the maximum length for pickup if you're trying to have them get picked up. I know where I live, the maximum length is, I believe, 4 feet. So each of these branches has to be below 4 feet, okay? Give or take. I mean, you know, I don't think anyone's gonna get a measuring tape out, but hopefully, you know, but I'm gonna make sure that they're all less than 4 feet. What you wanna do is you wanna start off by getting your twine, okay? You're gonna unravel a substantial amount. It's always better to have a little bit more. This stuff is cheap, and if it breaks because you had a little too little, like you didn't have enough of it, it's brutal. So just take it and unravel it. Like I'm gonna go, like I'll show you, like I'm spreading my arms out as wide as I can be. Okay, so 1 arm length, or double arm length I should say, 2, 3, I'm gonna say 4 is enough, but like I said, we're just gonna go like 4.5, almost 5. It's a relatively small bundle. Okay, and I cut it, as you can see right there. I'm gonna place this to the side over here, this as well. Now I have, this is probably a little too much twine, but like I said, it's better to have a little too much. You're gonna get one end of the twine, okay? In this case, I'm gonna use this end right here. You're gonna make a loop. As you can see, I made a loop like that. I'll show you up close on camera. So I just made a loop like that, okay? And with your loop, you're just gonna tie a knot, just like this. So I'm literally just tying a single knot. Let's bring that to the other side. I just tied a single knot like that. Here's my loop where my pinkies are. And then I'm just gonna tie another knot. So like just a double knot, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna tie them nice and tightly together. And now I have my loop. There are other loops, like, you know, there are different kinds of loops that you can use, different kinds of knots that are better than this, but this is the fastest and easiest one, the easiest to teach as well. I have my loop on one end, okay? So I'm gonna make a nice flat line with my twine. Not trying to rhyme all the time, but I'm making a line with my twine. And I'm putting my loop on that side over there, okay? So my loop is on that side. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the branches one by one, very important, one by one. And you're going to place them in the opposite direction on the twine. So I'm gonna place them like this on the twine, okay? Making sure that they're the appropriate length so that they will get picked up. And if you have a branch like this, see how this is all different kinds of lengths on it? Just trim it. I know I can fold it up like this, but it's just way easier. Just trim it, okay? Like that. So, for instance, here's one like that, okay? In the opposite direction on the twine. We're gonna do another one. Be careful with your pruning scissors because they can be quite sharp. This, I would say, is probably a little bit longer than 4 feet. Just a little bit longer. So what am I gonna do? We're gonna cut it in half, okay? If it's a little bit longer than it should be, just cut it in half. Listen, if people are picking them up, then do them a favor, just make sure they're the length. You know, don't make their job harder. That's less than 4 feet, that's good. This is good to go, okay? We're just going through, that's good to go. All right, good to go. Now, if you are in the situation where you don't have leaves on them, that's even better. But I like the leaves, I'll tell you why. The leaves serve as almost like a packing material to make sure that the branches stay in place, okay? Just like that. This one's okay. See, this one branches out a little bit on either side, but it's just a touch. And these branches are really, really small that branch out from it. These like sub branches. So I'm just gonna bend it in like that, as you can see. Okay. This is under 4 feet. I know roughly around my body level where 4 feet is. That's good. That's good. This is good to go. This is good to go. Now see, this is sticking out on the side, and I don't really want to bend this in. We're gonna snip it. Okay. I'm telling you, taking the extra time to snip the extra branches, this is longer than 4 feet, I'm gonna cut in half. Taking the extra time to snip those extra branches compared to having to clean up one of your bundles that broke. It's just take the time to snip the branches. It's just way easier. Okay, that's good to go. Last ones over here. That's it. Okay, I'm gonna put my pruning scissors away. Like I said, they're sharp. I'm gonna get them away nice and safely. So now, as you can see, the twine is in the middle of the bundle right here. Okay, twine is in the middle of the bundle, so you can see right there. I'm gonna get this other side, the side that does not have the loop on it. Okay, I'm going to get to the end of it. Ooh, I have lots of twine here. I think I did way too much, but it's okay. Like I said, it will not collapse on me. It should not. I'm gonna take the end without the loop, put it through the loop. Look at this. And I'm just feeding it through. So I'm just feeding it through continually. Okay? Now, here's where it gets important. You want to take this and you want to tighten it up with the loop. Okay? Tighten it up along the loop. So I'm now pulling against the loop. Just so it's clear, the loop is on this side. I'm pulling against the loop while holding it down. Here's the loop, just really tightening it up. Now what I'm gonna do, okay, now I'm gonna put my finger on the loop right here, just like that, rotate the bundle while holding the other end of the twine, just like that. Now, if your bundle is much bigger and a little bit heavier, which I do not recommend because it might collapse, then you can roll your bundle to wrap the twine around. You can roll it along the floor, but this is nice and light, which they should be. I would rather you do 100 bundles of this size than 10 bundles much bigger, okay? It's more work, but like I said, if one collapses, man, I'm telling you, you'll be cleaning for 15 minutes and rebundling. Just one collapses. So just do them nice and small, take your time. This is okay, like that would already be enough twine right there, but because I already cut a lot of it, I'm gonna keep going. What you can do is you can go a little bit on the top there too, and you can come a little bit towards the bottom. You can sort of wrap it around to keep everything nice and tight, especially with leaves like this. Okay, like, so this is way overboard with the amount of twine. I guess I was just trying to prove a point, but at the end of the day, this is not gonna collapse. Okay, woo, woo! Oh, there's a ladybug crawling on me. It's okay, just a ladybug, that's okay. I think that's good luck as far as I remember. Okay, crawl on my keys. Maybe you'll get me a nice, beautiful car with the good luck. Okay, anyways, we're wrapping. Now when we get to the end over here, we have this little bit of twine left at the end. What I like to do, let me see if I can bring this up closer to the camera. What I like to do with this little bit of twine that's left, just get a little bit of the rope here, wrap it around one or two pieces of the rope. So I'm gonna pick 2 pieces, wrap it around, okay? Then I double knot this. So I do one single knot here, just like that, and then another knot to make it a double knot, just like that. And there you have it, a nice bundled branch package with twine ready for pickup. Look at how light this is. This is good to go. This is not going to collapse. Like, this is so light and so easy, it's not going to collapse. It's good to go. And that's it. That is essentially how to bundle branches with twine for pickup. A simple tutorial, good to go. You know, on the way you could do some curls, get that bicep working on the way. That's it. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment, and of course be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.